Right here, just gotta have faith. Thank you. Thank you.
Hello, everyone who have come in late, and everyone who have just turned off. Welcome to all of you. Welcome to this event that is happening today in Congo. Connect. We are here to connect. We are here to know more about each other's businesses. We are here to learn more about what is happening within the community. We have different businesses here. We have different business activities. Let's connect. Let's get focused. Don't just stand on your own table. Introduce yourself. Get a business card. Connect with each other. Bingo. Let's go. Let's run. That is the only purpose that we have gathered here today. You don't have your plan, get in touch with us for a business. We have UK Center here with us. We have Angel Finance here with us. We have Cosifo here. We have Skills for Africa. We have Smear.
No, I don't know.
Coventry?
Yeah.
Coventry, yeah.
Oh, London.
Yeah, London. Oh, yeah, definitely London. You just come now. Yeah. Yeah, hi everyone. I'm Mauricio Wellingamina. I'm a civil engineer, so I work for a water company, but I'm part of UK Center. So it's a Congolese Engineers Network Association, and we tend to
And many were also asking.
so we are Congolese Network Engineers Network Association, Congolese Engineers Network Association, and what we do is we go into the community and we try to inspire young people, young generations, so they can get into STEM, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. And
We're just going to watch the presentation.
We have
elite agency.
civil engineers, electrical engineers, petroleum engineers, and they will just showcase how we can help the young people get into engineering. Yeah, that's it.
So basically, we believe that Africa faces a shortage of skilled workers. There's also empirical evidence to support this, impacting growth and youth employment. The continent's growing youth population offers a key opportunity that we should build a business environment for Africans, and this will help retain talent and boost sustainable economic development across the continent. Brain drain and capital drain, which are like also economic growth and things like that, are primary obstacles to the development of African countries. And Skills for Africa attempts to change that and do something so that young Africans will live in diaspora and relocate their skills or relevant skills towards the continent. So our motto is REMED, which we believe is reassembling companies from diverse industries investing in human capital to transform Africa by connecting recruiters from large multinationals and public institutions with talented professionals seeking opportunities in the whole. So we help locating businesses towards their home countries, towards DRC and we exchange on sustainable solutions to brain drain as well as flight capital in Africa. It's a mechanism for diaspora catalyst for the sustainable development of Africa, for Africa, and in Africa. So we believe that Africans should contribute to the development of their own nations, and we believe that there could be a forum for you guys to do that. We established an ecosystem of African entrepreneurs for the development of their innovative business projects. So, in which we shouldn't be kind of ruled by those who aren't Africans, by Western nations putting in their multinational corporations to benefit themselves. We should have Africans benefit themselves while in this the dynamism of the contribution of Africa. So our mission is that the recruitment summit aims to address the issue of brain capital drain in Africa and encourage populations in both Africa and the African diaspora to contribute to the emergence of the continent. So basically contribute to diverse events that bring together a wide range of industries and organizations, offering job seekers and professionals a chance to learn about career and investment opportunities, thus building a network of skilled workers. So we want to build a network of skilled workers by having people relocate their skills towards the African diaspora, towards Africa, and have the African diaspora relocate their skills. Additionally, we aim to connect those in Africa and the African diaspora with potential employers and businesses to contribute to the growth of the continent. So at the recruitment summit, we connect professionals within job sectors such as IT, agriculture, and finance towards recently graduates searching for internships within Africa or find work and things like that nature. So we aim to connect these people if they are connected to the recruitment summit. We desire a high quality event experience and contain principles that will further push Africa towards financial sustainability. So Africa is projected to be the fastest growing continent due to the economic state continues to decline. So to prevent that or to at least help it a little bit, we organize things so that people can relocate their skills towards the continent for the development of the nation.
My name is Sarah Pulakanda. I'm an architect. I'm based in London. I've been in the built environment industry, construction industry for about 15 years now, and I have set up my company for around 7 years. So the mission of SME architecture is to do residential projects that includes more greenery, so to sustainable sunlight, ventilation, and the greenery overall. So what do? Residential designs, like I said, so housing, whether you want a single home or double story or apartment blocks, those are the kind of works that I work on. Commercial designs, which would be offices, wellness, so we provide consultancy and planning. So if you have an idea of what you want to build, we can discuss that and have a look at the possibilities. So connecting people to nature, it's important for us as humans to be surrounded by nature, to be around greenery, to be having daylight, sunlight, which revives us and gives us the feeling that we feel better. So that helps with mental health and well-being. It helps with having more indoor air quality, daylight, and also as for the buildings, it reduces the costs, especially if you have solar panels or PVs. So the idea behind the vision and the brand is biophilia, which is basically adding more greenery to a building, so biophilic benefits. So biophilic benefits will be having natural daylight, like I said, so you can have bigger windows. So this is just the external part of the house. So you have space for your parking and an entrance space for the house. And you've got space for garden. You can turn it into however you choose for the space that you have. So you can see you have plans and have a land, whether it's here in the UK, also my experience here is in the UK, and we're looking to expand to Congo, I've talked to someone else in Kenya. There's a lot of countries I would like to expand to. So looking forward to speaking to any investors, anyone who has plans for their homes, and yeah, let's start building. Thank you guys.
Hello guys, we're here at the Congo Expo business event. We're here with the financial services team and we're helping out the community with their insurance. We've got life insurance, sickness insurance, kids cover, income protection, your mortgages. It's a whole list, right? But yeah, access financial services, okay, and yeah, try reach out. If there's anything we can do to help, we'd love to help. Thank you.
Yes. So here at Access Financial Services, we're here to promote our business in terms of financial services. So we specialise in insurance, mortgages, commercial finance, building and content. And what we're doing is offering free consultations. So what we'll do is identify the needs and tailor a package to the individual's needs or even businesses, okay? So we're very keen on spreading the awareness of the different types of insurances that are out there to benefit each individual. Because I don't think there's enough awareness out there, so it's good that we're trying to do that, and I believe it's going to change the community, especially the African culture and the mindset that insurance doesn't pay as well, okay? Thank you very much.
Bana Congo, tozali awa na Birmingham lelo. My name is Getro, we're here. I'm one of the managers working for a company called Access Financial Services. Today I'm here focusing on recruiting. Yes, we do services such as life insurance, critical illness, income protection. I'm looking for agents that are looking to work for themselves, that want to work within the financial industry, whether in Birmingham, Manchester, London. We're looking for you. Looking for a job, no one is able to employ you, get in contact with myself. We'll see how we can help you so you can start running your own business, providing this type of services that we have to your potential clients. You'll be able to help families secure the financial future, provide them with something that they may need in the near future. So if you're interested, get in contact and let's see how we can work together. Peace.
So, this is somebody who's got a wonderful business idea, who's got the skills, but he doesn't know how to start. So that person will come to us, we're going to talk to the person and understand the requirement. Then we can help the person register the company. We can provide all the advice that person needs in terms of running the payroll and so on and so forth. So basically we've been operating since 2017. So this chart here shows one of our clients. That client is called Staff Resources. This client came to Angels Finance in the financial year 2020. The client made a turnover of 25,000 about. So, but the client unfortunately made a loss. So those seven staff used to work on a part-time basis because the client just started. And you can see here that the client is a...
Good afternoon, everyone. Can you all hear me? Can I have your attention for a few minutes? Especially those Africans amongst us who have aspirations to be millionaires or billionaires. Because you're going to learn something very, very, very interesting today. My name is Dalian. I'm from Ghana's Fresh. We retail natural plant produce solely from Ghana. We only work with small-scale businesses who still keep a traditional aspect to their business. So they do not use industrial production, chemical extraction, or alcoholic extraction. Try and keep things as raw and as pure as possible. Because from my understanding, nature already has the answer. Yes, we cannot come and impose on us. So the title of my presentation is Africa's Green Renaissance. Okay? Because very often when we think of we only seem to think that the only thing that brings wealth or money, also development, the bauxite, the copper. But there's also something else that we totally ignore or are not even aware of. Yeah? Is Africa's wealth limited only to minerals and resources pillaged and extracted by violence until we can build weapons bigger than those that hold us in a certain place? I think that is an option we can leave safely. But can we ever have equitable access to peace? Let's look at how we can do that as Africans. Because there's a big resource in Africa many of us overlook. And we're going to use the example of a European to remind us what exactly our actual wealth is. If we think Africa's resources are only minerals and gold and whatnot, what about the most important resource, our health? Because without health, you have no means to produce wealth. If you're sick, where are you going to get the time to go produce or do anything else that will bring income in? All your money will go on bills. Yeah? So Africa has, and even the sign of for the medical profession is an ancient African symbol. Yeah? Okay, so move on to the next one. Affordability has always been the issue underlying global inequalities in health provision and care, as evident during the COVID pandemic. Because as you saw, some countries didn't want to make any provision for Africans. Some people were even actively saying Africans should be the guinea pigs that we use to test everything that we don't even know about. Yeah? So, we're in a situation we're not being given access to certain medications. What is the options for us as Africans? Because we have an even better option. If we go next. Africa's wealth of flora and fauna also presents a unique opportunity for transforming not just the health of individuals, but even the nature of the medical care industry. Let's see how we go about doing that. We're going to start with the story of Henry Wellcome. For those of you who have been to London, Euston Station in particular, as soon as you come out of Euston Station, you see this grand building. This is just one of them. Next to the Wellcome Trust is a building which leads the world in biomedical research. Now, let's look at how Henry Wellcome comes into this knowledge. But this guy is not a medical guy or a scientist. He's a salesman. But where does he get this medical knowledge from? This has been historically evidenced in the way Europeans have applied the herbal knowledge passed on from so-called witch doctors about the properties of African plants. Example, the Wellcome Trust, founded by pharmaceutical entrepreneur Henry Wellcome. See this man, even though he's no longer alive, he was a billionaire in his death. And now his institution is the global leading charity for biomedical research. Who was his teachers? African indigenous healers. Let's move on to the next one. You see, he does his business benefited heavily from indigenous medical knowledge. He didn't go to Einstein, he didn't go to Henry Curie, he was learning from the people we've been taught. His company merges into GlaxoSmithKline. All of us here are taking a cue from this man and have assumed it's from his Western knowledge. But who are his teachers? As he himself tells you, he doesn't try to hide it. So that means Africa has a serious knowledge of flora you don't find anywhere else. So key to him and his associates' success was indigenous knowledge. And let's see how he does that. Because one of the most famous drinks in the whole world is still Coca-Cola. Cola is a plant you only find in Africa. Now in the Caribbean, because when they moved us to the Caribbean, they took that knowledge of cola with them. So your most favorite beverage in the world is even named in honor of an African plant. Did you know that? Have a little. Show it myself. You can always get some on our website or any African shop in London. Let's move on and see what else Europeans have done with African plant knowledge. Move on to the next one. So, this Henry Wellcome guy, both World War I, World War II, they do make affordances for Africans, but I think there's a lot we need to repair from. So this strategy, has any of you heard of it before? Because if it was really effective, you would know it through each of us, our governments. They would have implemented that strategy.
Today I'm going to start with Ladies Manners. Joseph, thank you for coming. Skills for Africa. SME Limited, thank you for coming. Online Languages, thank you for coming today. UK Senate, thank you. Leopard Republic, thank you so much. Bijou Ramses, thank you for coming. Access, thank you. Forever Living, thank you for attending today. Power Pop, thank you. Alright, here's what's going to happen. Today is September. We all loading and we all stepping in the town of Kinshasa to bring this marvelous project all the way to Congo. So if you want to be part of it, do not hesitate to contact Gires Massamba and Nancy. If you want to keep up as a partner as well, do not try and get in touch. The escalator or you take the lift. So once again, we've come to the end of this event. Thank you for everyone that's been here since morning, everyone that have attended. You can take the escalator. later.